Hey, what's up everybody? It's Joe Simpson. I wanted to do today a little informal review of a new product that I just picked up. I recently got into contact with American Baitworks, and they have been nice enough to send me some products to test out and look at. And just full disclosure, these things were sent to me for free. I didn't have to pay for them. So I just wanted to get that disclosure out there first before we went too far, and then let's talk about some of these new products. American Baitworks is an umbrella company for the Scum Frog, Snag Proof, NetBaits, Halo fishing rods, and I think there's one other company that they're kind of umbrellaing underneath their corporate name. And they wanted to send me some of each of those products to test and take a look at. And the reason we were connected in the first place was I did a video here recently about the Scum Frog launch, the new frog that they had out. And they liked the review and they wanted to send me some more stuff to see if I would take a look at some of their products. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. So the one thing I wanted to talk about today, or actually I'm going to talk about two things today. I'm going to talk about one of the fishing rods they sent me, and I'm also going to talk about some NetBait products that they sent and walk you through some of those and how good those look. The first thing I want to talk about is the Halo XD3 Pro fishing rod. That's a brand new fishing rod that they brought out this year. It's new. You go to Tackle Warehouse or you go to Amazon, you'll find that fishing rod. They gave me two fishing rods. I'm going to review the other one later. I'm probably going to walk through this fishing rod review a little slower and more detailed in the future, but for today I just wanted to get it out there quick. Of the two rods they sent me, I think this one is my favorite one. I'm a big fan of just performance and value, and that's kind of what I'm all about. It's really, really nice. The build quality is awesome. The blank has kind of a flat finish. It's accented with orange. It's got stainless eyes with, zirconia rings inserts, and they seem to be very, very durable. And one thing I really liked about this rod, if you look closely, here underneath the rod blank is fully exposed. So when you're holding this rod, you can feel with 2 or 3 fingers all the vibrations coming through this rod blank. And another thing they do is they do these little, they call them Scentsy Grip. It's these little rings of cork built into the EVA foam rubber, and so it gives you a little bit better feel and vibration to that rod blank, because I'm a big cork guy, and when I use these foam grips, sometimes I feel like I'm losing sense of touch to this blank. And with the Scentsy Grip, I think you actually do pick up a little bit better feel. Yeah, this is a medium heavy length, 7'3". It's a lure weight 1/4 to 3/4 and a line weight 10 to 17. It's awesome. I've had everything from braid on this to I've got 15-pound mono, and I was fishing one of their NetBait worms today, Texas rig, and I've pinned probably 3 or 4 fish on this rod already, and I can tell you it's got a really great parabolic bend, which I really like. It's not like all front loaded and where the tip bends a lot and then it gets real stiff really quick. Not a real scientific test, but you can kind of see that bend in that rod occurs kind of smoothly and evenly. It gets a little bit tighter as it gets about midway, but it's not just bending over at the tip. It's actually transferring that resistance all the way down through the rod blank. I just wanted to go over this rod for 10 minutes and talk about how I think the XD3 Pro could fit into your fishing game. My quest is always value, and when I try to buy these fishing rods that are $300, $400, A, I'm scared to use them. B, if they break, I get disappointed and lose confidence completely. And then C, they're just expensive. I just don't like spending that kind of money. So I always end up going to Pissy Fun, Cast King. I have Cast King Speed Demon Pro. I have 2 of those rods that I like a lot. But here's the thing about the Cast King Speed Demon Pro. They're $109, and I can tell you honestly that this rod is much better build quality than the Cast King Speed Demon Pro. I have the Scorpion DC mounted on this, and it's a perfect pairing. You know, you'd be looking at about a $250 reel and a $100 rod, so it's a $350 combo. But you could go the other way, and you could grab this rod and maybe like a Cast King Royal Legend Elite, which is an awesome reel, for about 40 or 50 bucks. So you get the rod for 100, the reel for 50, you're looking at a $150 combo. And you've got a really, really high quality fishing setup there. So I'll do a little bit more in-depth detail review on this and the other rod in the future. But right now, let's go down to the basement and look at some net baits. Hey guys, what's up? Joe Simpson. We're down in the basement now. I wanted to go over some new baits that I received from American Baitworks. These are from the company NetBait. American Baitworks now owns NetBait, and I wanted to just go through some of these different products they sent me today that look really, really great. I'm not going to show you every color and bore you with that, but I am going to talk about the different products they sent and some of the different colors available in those. One of the main things that I was looking at that I was really excited about, it's called the Dagger. It's made by NetBait, and this one color is Plum Magic. I have to tell you, these things are chocked full of glitter. I have one that's called like Bluegill or Sungill or something like that, and that thing is just hammered full of glitter, but this is called Plum Magic, and it's a hot color, and these are perfect, especially when you Texas rig them. And you know, it looks like at first like these craw pinchers wouldn't have a lot of action. Of course, you split them apart, you know, before you use them, and then when they're swimming through the water, there's actually a lot more action in those tails than you would think. Plus, the ribbing on this bait, I think it thumps quite a bit of water. It really moves water, and I've caught a couple on this one, and it's an excellent bait, especially Texas rig punching down through some weeds and grass. It's really good. The other ones I think we probably all know about. It's called the Pack-A Slim. I think they gave me Pack-A Slim 3.5 and then 4. The 4-inch has a little fatter body, and these things really look great, man. Big floppy pinchers, kind of like 2 tones and 2 colors, a lot of glitter. You've got your blues. They gave me some orange craw color. They gave me reds. They gave me plums. Quite a few packs, and these things look great. Let's show you one more from those. This is the Pack-A Slim. Looks like this. I like the 4-inch size a lot. The 3 would be a little more finessey. This one's like a green color. You've got tipped off pinchers there with some chartreuse. You got the green underbelly. Really good looking creature baits. These are going to be really good. Now, I'm a big fan of the Rage Craw, so I'm excited to try these and use these as well. Right off the bat, I can tell you the pinchers just feel a lot heavier, a lot floppier, so we'll have to see how the action is on those. And last but not least, we have the Flex Worm. The Flex Worm's pretty cool, kind of a trick worm looking thing. I'm going to pull these out of the pack so you can see them a little better. First of all, they come very neatly packaged. You know how sometimes like you get those Kitech packages and you open them once and you can never get the stuff to go back in there right. So here's a close-up of this worm, and you can see the belly on this one is orange, and all these worms kind of have like a 2-tone coloring on them. It's almost like a hand pour, but you can tell, I think they're molds, but these are really hot looking worms. It's got the pumpkin down the center back, and it's got the kind of orange on the belly. Now, one thing I want to point out is the top portion of that worm, if you can see it, it has kind of a thickened, heavier point from about here to here. So that's going to be your hook landing area, and the rest of it is kind of trailed down, and they have a real good bounce and wobble to them. So these things are going to be excellent. I've already caught 1 or 2 fish on these. That's the 5-inch, but the one I really like is the 7-inch Flex Worm. You should see this bad boy. So this is the 7-inch. There's a lot more meat up here on the top, and these worms, you can just see, you know, how these things lay. They're going to be really good trick worms. Kind of a heavier butt end, and these worms really look great in the water. So if you're out and about and you're thinking about what to buy next, try the Dagger. And don't forget about the Pack-A Slims. Those are good. And of course, these new Flex Worms, these are very good, and they look awesome in the water. So give these NetBaits a look, because I think they're killers. There's a new product that they let me have that I can't talk about for a little while until they release it. I've been using that on the down low, but I can't tell you or show you what it is, but I'm pretty excited about it. So stay tuned. I'll go through these rods and reviews a little bit better here in the future. I'll probably take you out on the water and talk you through some of the different aspects and attributes of the fishing rods. But really, the new Halo XD3 Pro for 99 bucks is a steal. That is a solid, really good rod. Super lightweight, super sensitive. I have a 7.3 medium heavy fast, and it's going to be, I think, my all-around. It's going to be the thing that I take when I'm not really sure what I'm going to fish. If I have to pick one rod, that's the rod you could take. That's going to be the one. So thanks for coming along. Not many fish catches this week. I forgot my GoPro this morning. I did land 2 frogfish. Hallelujah, the frogfish bite is coming back. You guys have a good day otherwise, and I'll talk to you soon.